Whoa, that had a bunch of, yeah, skulls on it. Level 29 catacomb. It could be quite strong. We may be able, no, we should not be fighting this. We're probably gonna die, like right now, if we don't get this Gwen on immediately. I would like to flee, like go through this door, but I'm not sure we can. Can we go through? We cannot go through the door. Do or die. Can we do it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Please, ignite it, and try not to get attacked when we don't. We do have Gwen on, but still. I mean, I see you. Gwen back on, please. Like right now, like as soon as we can. Please, please, Gwen. Please, Gwen. And then we are technically supposed to urine against you. That might stop you from doing your Invisitrix. Okay. It's better than the level 30 whatever troll we were going up against previously, but this is still, like, look at how little damage we're dealing. So I don't love it. Technically, I think Igni is supposed to be good against the vampires. Hello, friend. You are not actually our friend. Sorry to inform you of this, but it is true. We've dealt a tiny bit of damage. Is Yurden leaving us? Not yet. Now it is. Now let's get it up. You have Igni once, in theory, which should be lowering your amount of damage you are going to attack sometimes. Of this, I'm sure. We lost the Quen. Let's get it back on. Thank you. Please and thank you. Not sure what that gold border around your level was for a second there. We still have Quen? We do. Okay. It's Yurden that we might want to reapply. Okay. Let's get it back on so then we can go back to, say, like, Igni. Hopefully in time to actually hit you when you do start reapproaching. Like, that. Okay, now we need to go, though. Can't get hit when we don't have Quen on. Oh, no. That's not Quen. That is on right now. We don't have it back. Now we do. Okay. A little bit safer. Didn't have Igni there, even though I wanted to use it. Ooh. You do have some combos. And I think Catechins, generally speaking, can leech, as many vampires can. We should probably, if we're actually going to try to do this, which I don't really want to, because we are very much outmatched here, but maybe we can pull it off. If we're going to try to, though, then we obviously should make a point of throwing on everything we can, like throwing on the vampire oil like this. That'll definitely help. And other potions, like what were we thinking of using against the troll was more damage. At least do that. We still have Quen on. Okay. Go over here. Oh, where we previously were using our urine. And tell you what, this is probably not the best corner to actually be trying to pull up. Okay, there we go. Maybe. No, not quite. We shouldn't be dodge rolling like that either. So that is technically using our stamina. Okay, come on. Get out of there, because we lost the Quen. Back now. I dodged into you. Not really a good boost. Okay, the damage is much higher now. Which is good. Quen, do we need it? We actually don't. Now we do. Ooh, that was close. Now you're back on us, and we do probably want the Quen again. Get the Yurden back up when we can as well. Bide our time until we can do just that. Okay. Again, we picked this corner here, which is maybe not really the best place to be trying to defend ourselves. That was a bad idea. This is a bad place to be. Okay, there we go. Get the life back. Quen is on now. Catekin is running around like a mad vampire. We do want to make sure that we get our HP back to the extent that we can. So, if it wants to be slow, take its time about doing this, and that's really fine, to tell the truth. Okay, and we have the Quen back on. Close to full HP again, but not quite there. Could be by the time it launches its next attack. And if it is healing, which it may be a tiny bit, it's not much, fortunately. Otherwise, we would be in a lot more trouble than we currently are. Our Quen has expired. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's back. I don't want to actively seek you out. No, you're gonna come back. You're coming back. Don't worry about it. Come on. What the heck was that? I don't really know. You do technically still have Quen. You're on like a little more than half HP. I would love if you would just make up your mind, because we're kind of, when we do throw down the Yurden, we want to fight you inside the Yurden. So we're kind of deliberately sticking around here. But I don't love that that's where we set up shop. Like this and maybe a little bit less in the corner. Hello. I don't like when you teleport behind us immediately after we lose the Quen like that. That's not what I want to see. Quen's back on though. Hello. Probably should be trying to do more to avoid your initial attack. Okay, well that time Geralt just decided he didn't do anything. We still have Quen, we do. Despite that previous tussle in which it really looked like we got hit. Okay, that time I deliberately dodged the first attack. Trying to be smarter about that. That time I actually didn't get hit at all. Oh, I for some reason thought you were gonna come over here. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, well, and then the time when I actually wasn't ready for you, that's when you decided to move. Okay, now we get the Quen back on. Yurden is still up. Okay, that was poor timing. And that was also very, very bad. Very bad. Get that on. Make sure the healing is on. Okay, we need to make sure, absolutely need to make sure Quen is on, which it is not right now, and we are not on full life, which means we would have gotten killed there. Probably. You're dealing, I think, a little bit more than half of our HP is damaged when you do hit us. That does mean that if you do manage to get 2 hits on when we don't have a Quen on, then we are probably dead. Except we do have that one ability that, in theory, as long as we have adrenaline points, we will come back to life with a little bit of HP remaining. So wouldn't want to rely on that, but it is theoretically something. And you are taking so long to attack us that we actually need to re-Quen here, or at least we're about to need to, and we need to get out of that. And that. Okay. War of attrition. We were expecting one, not necessarily against this enemy, but against an enemy, yes. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Think you actually didn't get us there? You did not. Dodge that one as well. Didn't dodge that one. Ooh, that was nasty. You snuck up with a quick follow-up attack there. Did get the Quen back on now, but we would like to take a little bit of time here. Get the health back before we re-engage. So if you want to just chill there for a minute or two, that's fine. We don't want to get hit there. Okay, health is largely back. We're close, but don't get greedy now. So this is a bad idea. In case this wasn't immediately clear, this was a very bad idea and was not really something I wanted to do. I tried to leave the room, but it appears that we can't actually walk through the door right now. So we were kind of stuck here, which is why I continued to engage. I did not want to do that. Wanted to re-Quen, not get stuck in the corner like that. Okay, we are not healing at the moment. Now we are. Which is important. So again, we want to make sure we're at least a little bit more than half HP. Get Yurden back on it, and when we can. Well, it is up there. Don't get greedy, we need to re-Quen. Ooh, hello. Hello. Don't think you hit us. We did that time. Quen on. A couple more hits. Might do it. We do need Quen back on. We don't have the stamina for it. Okay, now we do. That's good. Are you coming for us? How much longer is Yurden gonna last? Probably not much longer. We probably ran out of our oil. Could even make a point of throwing that back on right now. Let's see. It's over here. We can just reapply it like this, right? Yeah, and it did run out. Confirmed. Hello, friend. Down you go. Like I said, bad idea. But nonetheless, we found a way to persevere. So, is there anything good in here? I certainly hope so. Glowing ore, that is a very valuable crafting material. Assassin's Gauntlets has been a type of gloves that we've used in the past. Depends on what the level is, in this case. An enhanced racing saddle, I don't think it's going to be an upgrade, but we can double check. Let's see. So, the gauntlets, I think, are probably worth checking first. And they are, yes, exactly what we have here, just a slightly higher level, so they are slightly better. So, sure. Throw them on. It's a pretty minor upgrade, but we'll take it. And then the other thing was the saddle, right? And I'm skeptical about that. I think that's pretty unlikely, because I think we have a pretty darn good saddle at the moment. Yeah, it's a lot worse. Okay, so not a huge deal there. I think largely the crafting materials. There may even be other things over here. Not sure we really want to be continuing to pick a fight. Let's see, is the marker grayed out on the map now? It is. Okay, so in theory, we've already done the thing that we were trying to do here. I thought there was maybe another chest in there, though? In one of the corners? No? Oh, yes, there is. We'll see how good that crossbow is. Amber is quite valuable. The dust is usually the least refined of kinds. But nonetheless, could it be at least worth a little bit? The crossbow will be in here. Was this one? It is almost identical to our current crossbow. This is a little bit less attack power, a little bit more adrenaline point game, and a little bit more armor piercing. I don't really know. I mean, it looks like it's slightly more valuable. Like, sure. Guess we'll swap. Then I thought there's still a little bit more in here. Oh, okay, we'll take the silver. Sure. Anything over here? I'm not expecting for us to run into any more catechins. Maybe possible we might run into some pretty simple, straightforward enemies. Ooh, this goes down? What? Okay, so this really is starting to feel like a totally different area. That has a totally different label to... Oh, okay, well, that's just the quest, or the fast travel location. This really feels like this is its own place that we're going to run into some other quests. Oh! Or it's Cat School Steel Sword Mastercrafted stuff. That works too. Apparently, this was one of the treasure hunts. Woo! Hello! You startled me. You are level 29. I am sorry. You were just as startled as me. We just fought level 29 people. We want to fight more level 29 people. There are numerous of them. Hey, also teleport. We are probably about to die. Because we can't really escape here very easily. And if I would like to at least fight you up here, you may or may not oblige. We can fight you one at a time. I'd say maybe we can make it happen. We fought level, what was it, 27 rates a while ago. And I mean a while ago. Well, in Velen. Or no, in Novigrad. But we haven't really leveled up much since then, I don't think. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. We have geared up a bit in the meantime, I think. But, still. Fighting numerous at a time, I think, would be pretty difficult. Back up behind you. That looks like a Then again, I think you pretty much did the same thing to us as well. No, you're not coming to rejoin your friends. That's not allowed. None of that. You're almost down. Well, by almost down, I mean you're like half life, which is almost down in my book, I guess. Just back down. That will help us. Dig it. Quick it. And, oh, well, I thought you were dead. You are not actually dead. You are still, I don't think, actually dead. You are very close to being dead. Never mind the fact that you are technically a wraith. Now you are actually dead. Okay. So, there are more of them down below. As you saw there, it is possible for us to fight them one at a time. If we fight two at a time in a crammed corner like that, then I think our chances are quite poor. But I think we can make this work. I am getting the signs that we probably technically should not be in this area. This is probably a little bit too high level for us. It's a sign I'm getting. How dare you sidestep us like that? Yeah, well, that was obviously going to happen. Gotta be a little bit quicker than that to sneak up on me. He says, he almost gets snuck up on. No, you always teleport. For a second there, I thought those crows were going to be the other raid, though. That had me concerned. Okay, that was not the right direction with that. We also lost a Quen, so let's get that back on right in time for this. Could also throw on, what is it, a Spectre oil, though, to be honest? Really cool. Are you seeing what's happening here? We got this thing taken care of. Where is its loot gonna drop there, though? Okay. I was concerned that it was gonna drop on the other side of that. I was like, really? That would not be very convenient. Okay, so what I was thinking was, he does seem like this was tied to perhaps some other quest where we would maybe even come in through, would initially end up down below there and then finish up here. And maybe it's just that this was also kind of sort of tied to that cat school stuff. Let's drop a quick save. So we've been fighting some high-level enemies here. There's still one more, I think. Hello? Care to reemerge up here? Yes. Yes, you will. And this is not where I want this fight to happen. This is where I want this fight to happen. Up here, please. Will you do this? Oh, are there two? There are still two. No? Yes. Yes, there are two. Okay. I thought there was only one more remaining. So that's my bad. This will be much more difficult. Not impossible, per se. Ooh, that's not going to help us. Now we probably do want to make a point of throwing on things like Spectre oils and all that. So, where is it though? East, Necrophage, Spectre. Okay, that one's a little bit stronger than the other oils we were looking at previously, so that's good. Quen, Jordan, when we can. You actually didn't teleport directly behind us. That's actually good. I would like to do this. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, didn't quite do the second dash quickly enough. Ooh, and you got me at the end of the dash there. Well timed on your part. And I don't have the stuffs to do the Quen right now, and I keep on dodge rolling, which is making it so we're using the stamina. So I still can. There we go. Just want to get these in. I think we got one. Where are you teleporting to? Okay. Get the everything back now. No, we do have Quen. Jordan, I'd rather not drop it here. Jordan's actually the one I wanted. Okay. Yeah, you're going all ghosty, all that stuff. I know it's fancy, it looks cool, but except we keep on using the dodge moves, and that's okay. But we definitely don't want to fall down that way. Seal. Get this. Where are you gonna? I want to get this. I also don't want you to teleport directly behind us if we're doing that and immediately lose it. Well, I mean, that's not the person I was trying to hit, but you teleported straight into our attack, so that actually worked out well. Thank you for that one. And you're doing that. You hit us that time. Get the Quen back on. You guys don't hit nearly as hard as the Catechin did. So I think the Catechin was technically, I mean, it was more significant of an enemy than these guys. Not only was it higher level, but I think it was also technically a stronger enemy. Level aside. Lost Quen. Hello. Nice to meet you. I probably should not have just tried to attack you immediately. Usually you are ready to attack first. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, getting too clever here. And we need the Quen. We need the Quens. There we go. Get rid of one of you, that would make things exponentially easier. Getting close to this one. Was that enough? It may have been. It may have been. Come on. Come on, buddy. Now this should be a lot easier if we can just focus on you. Switch off with a strong attack, and I think that does it. Pretty darn sure that was the last of them. Then again, I thought there were only 3 in total when it turned out there appeared to have been 4. Are there actually 5? We shall see. Let's save. We did before we went down here earlier, but like I was saying, I was not really expecting to run into this many enemies. So, sure we're on fully speed, which we may not be. Yeah, because this looks like a whole dungeon complex, the likes of which we would have originally found from some other type of quest, I think. And we're just kind of approaching this from the opposite side. We're doing it in reverse. So I don't think we're supposed to be doing this. But I'll pull the lever. Don't get me wrong. Thinking that might open this? Yes. Which is convenient, if nothing else. Allows us to easily go through when we make it to... What does this actually say in this spot here for Air Galen? Hard to do it whenever we're directly on top of it, but this old fort's ruins attract the sort whom one would not want to run into in a dark alley. Okay. So I do wonder if maybe we want to hold off exploring this place in full. But we have already done some of it. Okay, that's where we came up. So like maybe because we've already grayed out this marker here, the monster den, it's unlikely we'd go back here because we're gonna think we've already completed everything here. Make it a false negative. And it may just be that there's not much else remaining here. May have done most of it, because it seems that this may be just about it. I swear, there's like bats that come through every once in a while that keep on making me think there's more going on. Like there's actually some enemy that's about to come in and attack us. That's not anything. There was a ladder. I want to make sure there aren't any additional ways up to other sections. Oh, there are actually a couple ladders here. One on this side. This is lootable. Don't fall. None of that stuff's lootable. Okay, so just walk the plank. Yire. And then there's another one on the opposite side here. Find this one. I was assuming that would be because there was also loot here, but maybe not. Any reason to, like, make it over to that spot there? No, but there is reason to break our ankles. I didn't take any damage from it, so sure, no problem. It seems like I was saying, that's pretty much it. I think this just leads us out. There's not much more to it. Unless, like, maybe there's a chest going up this way. This is not the way we came up, but I suppose might be another theoretical way in which you could do it. This angle is making me not happy. This is probably possible, but I very much do not like it. The camera angle plus jump angle necessary to pull it off. Because do we need to? We may be able to just do this instead. Yeah, that's better. And there may still not really be anything up here. Like, can we jump onto this? Maybe. I'm not sure we want to. Yeah, I think we just... Can we drop down without killing ourselves? This might actually be what that side's for. Okay. Okay. So we explored it. Like I said, I think technically more likely a place that we were supposed to visit later on. But hey, we got a strong cat school diagram out of it for a steel sword. And then we also, what did we do? We got, we might just want to use this fast travel spot. And then we completed a high-level monster den that we didn't really want to do, but did nonetheless. And then, yeah, I thought I think there are still a lot of things up in this direction here. Let's go back to Kertrolde. Okay. And I think one that I'm thinking that we do next is actually also Witcher Contract. This one here, the one that we ran into a bazillion times, it's actually a little bit further south than this. But I wasn't sure if, yeah, Crossroads or this fast travel spot here would actually be best. And we can actually talk to witnesses here. So that works.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was.
with Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the MUIRE Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
Okay. Not sure
One wreck
how
after
much
another
more
got
that
fucking
really
bad.
tells us. Then there was at least one other witness over here, I thought. Yeah. Okay. In this direction, are you up here or down below? I think you're up here. Is it the horse? What do you have to say, horse? But this is not our horse. We can, what? We can just mount a random horse and take it? This is not Roach. Okay, that's weird, but
Are you Tove?
you.
I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one left. Kjavilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kjerrig cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The MUIRE Diablin, sea fiends. They clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Okay. Now, what do we have left? Investigate the place where the drowners were seen using your Witcher senses. Okay, and we did get a little bit of experience from speaking to the witnesses, even if they didn't tell us much that might aid us in this upcoming fight.
Dirty.
And I am a bit intrigued because, of course, we've fought many drowners, but we've never fought a drowner boss of sorts, which is what I would expect with a Witcher contract. I think this is still going to be a place that we're best served to walk to. Oh. Yeah, we found, I think, a few of these places already. So we were exploring this coastline earlier. Like, we ran into this guarded treasure. I think we may have been to both this one and this one. Maybe not this one. I don't know. But I think they may just be kind of re-showing up because now we've looked at all, or spoken to all the witnesses. Either way, though, we'll make our way back over there, and it does seem as though we need to do that in order to find the actual place where the drowners are. This, I think, will be one of them. Almost certain we've been here. There were drowners as well. Maybe we haven't been to this one. Oh, no. See, it says examined, but it's already not red, but yellow, which means that we have, in fact, seen it. And this chest here, well, this one is... Yes, it is looted. Okay. We've absolutely been here. There was this scent that we discovered when we went over here, and we just didn't follow it because we were saying to ourselves, well, I'll tell you what, we don't really want to be doing this quest right now. Now, however, we are interested. So now we will follow it. Okay. There are some drowners. Those are the ones we're looking for. I don't know. Oh, they are red. Well, I mean, all enemies are red, right? Maybe more so a question of are they going to chase us, which they may be. Okay. Kind of looked like this was where the scent was leading us. This area right here? Can we go up here? We can't go up here. Drowner's still following us? Sort of. That's weird. Scent just kind of seems to stop here. Does that mean we drop down? Yes, it does. Because there's this, and there's this. And we may need to, like, pop one of those potions that makes it so that we can breathe underwater longer that we were saying earlier is not terribly useful, at least, I mean, in a normal combat situation, right? Only in very specific circumstances does it serve a purpose. I don't remember which one it is. Not gonna be Basilisk, I don't think. I think it's gonna be named after something that lives underwater, primarily. Not a Wyvern. Hoglet, no. Cockatrice, Werewolf, Water Hag? No. This. Maybe didn't want to put it in the spot where we are putting our the stuff where we are healing from, but where is this leading us? Is my next question. And are we going to survive? Is my next one. Can we breathe underwater long enough? I think we may be able to surface here. Yes, we can. Okay. Maybe we didn't need that after all. But I'd be pretty certain we are headed for the lair right now. I mean, this is probably it, right?
Stench again. Slime and rotting flesh.
Yep. Search for the Drowner's lair using your Witcher senses. I think we found it. Pretty sure that's where we are right now. And Drowners are technically necrophages? Oh, that... Usually the bosses have a red, bigger circle than that. So I think those are just normal Drowners. Maybe leading us up to the big one. That looks like Poison Fog. Yeah, it is. We can move it. At least temporarily with hard.
More Drowners.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. So, I would say let's check our map and see what we can find, but we're underground, so this is not really going to help us. More so just wondering, do we go this way or the other way? We don't really know. Is that a ledge we're not going to be able to come back up from? Possibly. In which case I'd say go this way first. Especially...
A pelvis. Scratched up. Long, wide claw marks.
Huh. Should probably be trying to follow the red quest marks here, which did seem to actually take us in that direction, not this direction. So I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities to fight those Drowners. In fact, we probably will fight them eventually, even if we start going this way first. Got some humans. And hiding in this corner? No. Okay. This is another way out? This might be a way out, actually, yeah. I think you could approach from, yeah, either side. We may have actually come in the side that you were not technically calling the entrance here, it seems. Yeah. Okay. Well, either way, we found a way in, and that does suggest that maybe we are supposed to go back where those Drowners actually are. What is that, though? That's just blood moss or something, I think. Yeah. One of those herbs that tends to be in the water's edge area over here. Like, can you like surface real quick? Thank you. This would have been a lot easier to go in this way though, because look at this. You don't even need to duck underwater at all. Whereas in the other direction we were like, oh, I don't know, can we survive this? Okay, so we definitely go through here then, and we definitely go this way after all. We definitely do fight these guys. And they are level 18 grounded. I'm guessing they are all the same level. Numerous of those is a little bit difficult. They pop up wherever they want to when they duck under like that. They may be able to. One at a time is no problem. But all of these simultaneously could be a little bit tricky. Getting rid of one or two early on, I think, will help us. There we go. Should be much easier now. Hello. For that. Okay. Not bad. Okay, did still see some poisony stuff in here. Ooh, red mutagen. Nice. I like that. That's, of course, very tough to get. Yeah, here's the red poison, or the poison clouds, yes. Are we still in them? We are. Oh, that drains HP quickly. Wow. Seemingly much more quickly than we saw in other places. I want to loot this stuff first, though, because that's a lot of red mutagens. We want those. Anything else in here before the poison clouds come back? No? Okay. Let's quickly get rid of the breathing underwater potion on this spot here and put something else back for healing. Like that. That's what we had before. Are
Monsters
extremely...
lair, but definitely not a drowner's.
Oh. Farrah was saying we've not yet fought a boss drowner, and that seemed a little
Bruises on his
strange.
neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
I'm thinking, in that case, maybe some kind of, like, water hag? Instead, let's save. It, of course, seems like we're about to go into the big fight. I don't necessarily know what to expect in that case. This looks like the monster arena. Boss arena. This...
Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Yeah. This is something bigger and badder, it would seem.
Almost untouched.
Okay, that's all the stuff.
Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
So yeah, water hag is my guess of some variety, though I'm not sure water hags were smart enough to do that either. And it seems like this does connect to a different area. Oh, that's just the same. No, this is different.
Bits of boats, torn sails, lines. Sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair.
Got it.
Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here. Unless... she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands cover up my scent.
Totally not weird at all, Geralt. Okay. Prepare a potion using your drowner pheromones and use it to hide your scent. Okay. Do we have the recipe for such a potion? If we were to go to... no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alchemy? And that sounds like a quest potion. And make a... would upgrade our red mutagens. Which is a little bit tempting. We did just pick up a bunch, of course. Do we have any additional quest potions? I'm assuming it would show up in quests, not just generic potions here. Wait, hold on. We can make more decoctions and more... hold on. We have picked up a lot of crafting recipes or ingredients recently, so... yeah, we can upgrade our dancing star here. What was it that we got? Negredo? That might be the difference maker here for several things. It is, I think. So we'd have to prioritize between Dancing Star, Grape Shot, and Moondust. Moondust prevents monsters from transforming. Grape Shot inflicts damage, fire damage, and ignores armor, destroys nests. Whereas Dancing Star ignites, destroys monster nests as well. I don't really have a strong preference here. Let's just look at other alternatives here. Oh, we need a bunch of red mutagens for some of these things. That's why we weren't able to craft them. So let's, before we start using all our red mutagens, double check. Increases damage dealt and decreases damage taken against wraiths. Could be useful against strong wraiths specifically. Wait, how much does it tell us what the difference is? Doesn't give us a percentage or anything, but I mean, we're just fighting a bunch of difficult wraiths. The Algul. Adrenaline points are generated more quickly than normal until the first successful enemy attack. Maybe, I'm not sure. We aren't doing too many clever things with our adrenaline just yet, other than having a little bit in order to bring us back if we were to die. But an oil, we are using that a lot, so that might be our first priority here, and this does use Negredo as well for superior relic oil. I think I would prioritize this over upgrading the explosives, because it's just, in terms of frequency of use, this is way higher, I think. Let's go that route. Then I think that means that was the last of the oils we could make. Sound like a short lure, but that's the wrong quest item. So yeah, not sure in that case how we make our pheromones oceany thing. Yeah, and between these, I think I do prefer the reliever's decoction here. Let's make this. And that is good to know that red mutagens are in fact things that we need for decoctions as well. I was thinking, we definitely made at least a little bit of things with them in the past. I was not really expecting for additional stuffs. We just hang out over here and steal something that is probably very valuable from this chest right here. Yeah. Sure. Don't mind if I do. And here, a little less so in this case, but Sure, don't mind it. Well, I'll still do it. And I was kind of expecting for there to, even if the major boss wasn't here, I was still kind of expecting for a wraith to appear behind us, be like, surprise! Can't just jump in and take that. That we've already investigated, I think. So, yeah, how do we prepare this potion exactly? Besides just looting corpses here. It doesn't really seem like an answer. A solution. That is, yes, poisony stuff, and we are still technically standing in it. Wanted to, oh, we can break that down. I wanted to see if we could get this guy here. So it doesn't really seem like there's anything special over there. So, hold on. How do we do this? We don't have a recipe for it. The caves under the cliffs of Ardskellig were indeed chock full of drowners, but they were not the true danger. Far more troublesome was the water hag with which these lesser evils dwelled in close proximity. Making the most of this fact, Geralt brewed a scent from their glands, counting on it masking his own, which meant it was quite powerful indeed. I must add, having had personal experience with the strongly pungent aroma Geralt developed after several days in the saddle. Thanks, Dandelion. After doing this, the Witcher hid in the darkest corner of the lair and waited for the monster to return to its home. But how do we make it? Do we need to, like, what I would have thought was that we would either have a recipe ready to go and then we make the actual potion using that, or we go back to town, someone is selling that recipe, or we tell someone, hey, we need something like this, and they give us the diagram for it, and then we make it happen. But we don't have that now. There's nothing that is directing us toward town. It seems as though quest marker is still saying that we are supposed to be in here. Like, do we need to actually fight drowners and get their pheromones? I really didn't think we were in the poison clouds there, but sure. You're still directing us over here, which is confusing me. Because we've investigated everything here, I thought. I mean, there's, like, still things that are highlighted, but they're highlighted yellow, which suggests that we have already checked them out. There's some things back here. This might be the guy that I was trying to get to earlier, though. In which case, I'm not really sure we can make that happen. Either of you? So, like... eh? And if not, then what are we trying to do here? We've investigated this. That was the whole... you're bringing down these boats thing. Oh, hold on. Well, I mean, that's a chest. Sure, that's something. Loot, but it's not helping us finish this quest here. I feel like we should head back to town and just double check if there's anyone we can talk to. Do we happen to have this already ready to go? This potion, have we already made it or something? Hold on. This says it's new. That's because we did, in fact, just make that. That is true. Moon Wraith, Brave Hag, Basilisk, Moon Wraith. I mean, it would probably be in a quest item spot, not a normal potion spot, but let's check here first. Forktail, it would probably be, you know, like, Drowner Pheromone and something. I think it'd be pretty obvious just from the name. Water Hag? Nope. Short. And also there was a short lure was a quest thing. Like, this was a quest item. But, it's showing up in this area here. So that does suggest that maybe the thing we're looking for here could also show up in this section as well. Don't think it'd be any of these more yellowy ones, though. What's this one? Golden Oriole? If nothing else, I'd say we just come back to this quest on a later occasion. There we have it. What? When did we make this? Did we just make this a long time ago and we totally forgot about it? That's weird. Okay, I mean, I also would rather have put that on in place of not our food stuff. But, yeah, because we definitely want to have some food on hand for the actual fight. So can we just, like, real quick, swap this around, maybe. Oh, okay. Let's like take the Thunderbolt off. I just want to make sure we have food. Just want to make sure we can heal, right? This one, yeah. Put it down here in the bottom spot, and then we put the life stuff in the top spot. Like so. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm assuming, yeah, we do it in here. This is totally the arena. Then, here goes nothing.
Do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
Okay. Like this boat? No. Quest marker seems to be directing me over here. In this corner. Okay. Totally not gonna see us coming. Except we're standing still, so it's still gonna ambush us, probably. Okay. Oh, drown dead first? What? It's just drown dead. It's probably just its friend, right? There's Abaya. Okay, we actually did not read up on you, Abaya. We should have done that. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. One moment, please. Brief intermission break to read up on our current opponent, who should be showing up in the Ogroid section, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a brief study break. Figure out, I think it's going to be Quen is the big thing. Okay, here you are. Northern Wind, the explosive. Necrophage, actually. What am I saying? Necrophage. Quen, yes, and Igni. The bay below Kertrolde had a pernicious reputation. At times, fishermen who chose to cast their nets in its waters would never come home again. Something would drag oarsmen off their longships or knock the ships themselves over. The locals blamed this on the Sea Devils, Skelder's name for drowners. The truth, however, proved far worse. A water hag had made her lair in the caves beneath the cliffs of Hurai. An old and experienced water hag, with powerful claws able to demolish any attempt to block or parry. Ah, okay, so don't block or parry. I mean, usually I don't do that, but sure. An ability to blind opponents from a distance. Well, that is typical of water hags, sure. Then strike with a lightning-quick counterattack. Signs would be needed to best her. Yurden to slow her down, and Quen to protect from her blows. Needed most of all, however, to be a great deal of luck. Thanks. Thanks, that's very, very helpful. We do still have Quen on. We did drop a Yurden, I think, at one point or another. Do you take out your... Whoa, hello. Your Drowner friends, or do they, we maybe didn't put Yurden in the best spot. Do they respawn? Yeah, I saw you go on. I was expecting to come back. Do they come back? Like, do they respawn? That was also not really what I was looking for. I was looking for Quen, actually. Thank you very much. Did I accidentally axe one of them as well? Yeah, this is not going so well because I keep on using the wrong side. So, one moment, please. We're already doing. Hold on. That I was also not really prepared for. I want to just get rid of the drowners first, which may be a bad idea because they may come back, but they are down now. We did actually have Quen already going. You're gonna do some well, I was expecting him to go straight into attack. He did not do. So you surprised me there. You should also throw on the, whoa. You're actually almost dead. So I was gonna say we should throw on Necrophage, but not necessary. Okay, I think I deliberately attacked you about once. Every other time I was mostly just trying to take down the Drowned Dead, but sure. A-star, sounds cool. Mutagen and trophy, not bad. Oh, and that means hello to this animation. What's up, Arumi? How are you?